What's happening, guys? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We are officially making my go-to chocolate protein shake that I make pretty much every morning for myself. And my favorite part of this recipe is actually the fact that it's super versatile. So you can add some instant espresso in there, you can add oatmeal into it, peanut butter into it, a bunch of different things, because it's just this base chocolate shake recipe that's filled with cocoa chocolate deliciousness. And no matter really what you put in there, it's still really great. So anyways, let's hop right over to this part of the kitchen and start making the shake. All right, so the first thing you want to do is take out your food scale and obviously your blender. Now this recipe, guys, it makes a ton of protein shake, over a liter, like 1.25 liters of chocolate protein deliciousness. So if you don't want this much, just cut the recipe in half. All right, so the first ingredient is gonna be milk, guys. Whatever milk you wanna use is totally fine. I just like to use this unsweetened vanilla almond breeze almond cashew blend because the macros are super on point and I think it's super creamy and I really like the flavor. You really don't need your scale for this part, guys, because your blender probably has some type of a measurement that says cups on it, and once you get to the 2 cup line, boom, like that, you're good to go. So the next ingredient that's going in the blender is gonna be a medium-sized banana. The reason we're adding a banana is for 2 reasons, guys. Number 1, it's gonna add creaminess to our shake, and number 2, it's gonna add a little bit of extra sweetness. Next thing I like to do, guys, is add about 6 tablespoons or around 90 grams of the Calorie Free Chocolate Syrup by Walden Farms. This is what's gonna really sweeten up the shake and also give it a bunch of chocolate flavor. But if you can't find this or you don't wanna buy it, what I'd recommend is probably adding a little sugar substitute, stevia or Splenda, into the shake, just because it might not be sweet enough if you don't. Next ingredient we're adding is gonna be some unsweetened cocoa powder. This is totally personal preference, guys. If you don't like as much cocoa chocolatiness to your shake, don't add as much, but I'm gonna be adding 4 tablespoons or 20 grams of this to my blender. Yes, this is a ton of cocoa, but I just love super chocolatiness to my protein shake. The next ingredient you wanna add, guys, is gonna be your protein powder. I'm using Isopure's low carb chocolate protein powder because they sponsor me, so I get this stuff for free. Also, it's delicious and the macros are pretty on point. Super low in carbs, tons of protein per scoop. I really like this stuff. It's really, really good. I'm gonna be adding a scoop and a half, or about 45 grams of this, to my blender, and that's looking pretty good. Now I love a bunch of ice in my protein shakes, like a bunch of ice. It's gotta be super icy, super thick, like super milkshakey-ish. And this is gonna be totally personal preference. If you don't wanna add as much ice to your shake as I like to do, you don't have to. I really like to fill it up, like this is almost gonna be totally filled with ice, the top of this blender. And then we are gonna blend this thing into delicious chocolate shake heaven. So that's looking pretty good. I think we're looking all right there. We can get this on the base of our blender and start blending this all up. Gotta make sure this fits, there we go. Pop the top on like this, because if you don't pop the top on, you make a mess in your ceiling, and my ceiling's covered in protein shake. If you have any stuff, protein or cocoa powder stuck to the side of your blender, be sure to use a spatula and kind of work that off the blender so that everything mixes together really well. Of course, we are not plugged in over there, so this isn't gonna blend right now. That is some damn good chocolate protein shake. Creamy, super chocolatey, it's wonderful. Anyways, if you're wondering about the macros, the entire shake, and that's if you make, you know, like over 1 liter of shake, it's 344 calories, 43 grams of protein, 38 grams of carbs, 14 of that is fiber if you care about that, and 7 grams of fat. So a really balanced meal. It's super tasty, super easy. I make this pretty much every day, guys. I hope you enjoy the shake. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.